changed it.
Yeah.
It's like small space type thing. They changed it to
Yeah, nah, it's different now.
city.
So, can I just get everybody's attention? I'm not going to give a long-winded speech like I did last time, I promise. For real, this time. But again, I want to thank everybody for coming out. This is officially our second event since we've been open. We had our first event on Monday, which we'll get into the events that we're holding. But again, I want to thank everybody for coming out and taking time out on this rainy day. You could be in the house avoiding the rain. You could be at Sewanee Fest, but you guys chose to come out and sit with me for a little bit. So I am, again, deeply appreciative of all of you. So I just wanted to give a quick rundown of some of the services that we're providing, because the last time we were here, I showed the whole PowerPoint presentation and all of that. And I talked about the three pillars. So the three pillars we talked about was the play, learn, and the elevate. So play obviously is what we're doing right now with the different games. So we're playing, we're doing the esports events. So to go into what we're doing, for example, we have Rocket League tryouts and Fortnite tryouts for the upcoming season, and that is going on to this weekend and next weekend, and the season kicks off on the 30th. Right now, it's going to be basically like an internal league amongst the players. So we're trying to get as many people as possible. In the future, we're going to bring on an online element as well. And I have more information coming in the future, but essentially I will be developing a league with the different community centers around the North Gwinnett cluster. So Buford, Lawrenceville, Sewanee, Duluth, Johns Creek. I think there's one more I'm missing, but all of them have shown interest in running an esports program. And right now I am in talks to be running all of them. So with that being said, we'll have our own league that we can do. I'm also partnering with a couple of different esports leagues in North Carolina and Michigan. I think I'm trying to get one in Virginia, so we can also do things across state lines virtually, and hopefully maybe even meet up in person one day and have a giant LAN party. So we're going to be doing that. We'll also have future seasons for other games that we also provide here. So Apex Legends. We have Rainbow Six for our Rainbow Six people. I've gotten questions about Overwatch and NBA 2K. I personally love Overwatch. If we can get enough people to do Overwatch, I will gladly have an Overwatch team or multiple teams and do seasons here with Overwatch. Same thing with 2K. If we can field about 10 to 12 people, bring them on, and we can get that going. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. Things are tight. We're just opening, and we have bills to pay. So before I add licenses to, individual machines or consoles, I want to make sure that we actually have the butts to fill in the seats. So if you know anybody, tell a friend to tell a friend. You can come here. You've checked it out. Take pictures. Get it out on social media and everything. And again, you tell me the name of the game, and you tell me that the audience is there. I will provide it to the best of my ability. So that is the play. Another program that I'm working on that is very near and dear to my heart is something that I call the Rocket Skills Academy. So Rocket Skills is going to be using Rocket League. However, we're actually going to be teaching things other than just the gaming. We're going to talk about soft skills. We're going to talk about leadership. We're going to talk about communication. We're going to talk about sportsmanship. We're going to talk about things that really matter to the individual. So we will combine instructional time with the gaming and then how to apply it. However, the reason why it's important to me is because this is the opportunity where the gamers actually get to provide their feedback. Tell me some of the things that you worry about when you're online and you're doing your stuff when you're streaming. Tell me about the toxicity. Tell me about some things that you deal with your temper problems and raging and all of that. And we can work together to figure out how we can make it a healthy environment for not just the gamer, but for the people that they're also gaming with. So that is something that we will be announcing very soon. And as like I said, there's a Rocket Skills Academy, and right now the pilot game is Rocket League. So again, I think we talked enough about the gaming stuff, but I also wanted to do a couple of I wanted to get some crowd participation just to kind of show what we're doing here with the gamers when we get started. So one of the things that I definitely focus on is the physical health of it, and it's going to make me look crazy because I had it up here and then the page refreshed and now it's gone. But hold on 1 second. So if everybody could just kind of stand up real quick. And also just be patient.
Okay. While we're waiting, the raffle will be coming up. So stay tuned because you're about to see if you're a winner of one of these awesome prizes. Okay.
Thank you to my lovely assistant.
Yeah.
Where is it? Okay, fine. I can't find it, but basically what I wanted to do is just kind of work on a couple stretches that we would be doing when we're gaming. So before we start every game, I want to make sure that, obviously you're just like you stretch before any type of athletic event. You want to make sure you stretch and, make sure you're doing everything. So the first thing I want you to do is I just want you to stick your hands out like this. And with your thumb, I want you to touch every single one of your fingers. And I want you to kind of just do that as thank you over there as well. But I want you to kind of just do that. We're just, we're going to kind of, you want to do that for at least a couple minutes. And then next you want to just kind of, bend back here. And then also that you'll want to do this as well. So you want to do that on both hands. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to kind of put your hands together like you're praying. You want to kind of press as hard as you can, but you also want to kind of push down. So you can kind of feel that stretch in your wrists and your elbows and everything. You want to get all of that done as well. You also want to do some shoulder stretches. So you want to kind of do something like this here, get your shoulders. And then last but not least, you want to do some eyes. So you want to kind of just look all the way to the right, look all the way to the left, up, down, and then in circles. So these are exercises that we'll do before every game. For the kids, we'll then probably get them to warm up, and I'll probably play some music, but I'm not going to have y'all jumping around in my center right now. So, but again, these are things that we're trying to implement into our programs, whether it's the esports or the Rocket Skills Academy. So again, that is the play. Then we have the Learn program. So with the learning program, we also do things around tech and cybersecurity. So right behind you, there is a game there called Haiku. Haiku is a cybersecurity training platform that is actually based off of a video game. It's like a role-playing game. And as you progress through the game, you learn actual skills in cybersecurity or penetration testing or what have you. There are two versions. There's World of Haiku that is basically like a beginner walkthrough type version of the game. And then there is Haiku Pro, which is a membership. And with that, you actually are able to update your LinkedIn profile as you progress through the game and develop those skills. One of the things that we wanted to do is add an extra element to it. So we have a program called the Hacking with Haiku Meetup Group, where we meet twice a month. I will be your tour guide through the game. So once a month, we will get together and actually go through the game. And not only will you learn the skills, you'll actually have the background behind it. So kind of explaining why you're doing what you're doing, what's supposed to happen, what you can see, some of the behind the scenes stuff, and giving you that mindset when you're actually in a real world engagement rather than just going through the game. The second time we meet a month will also be, we can use that for mentorship sessions. So that can be if you have any questions about the cybersecurity career, if you wanted to go through the game a little bit more. But I also have other networking events where you can meet with other professionals, go through resumes, interview tips, talk to different people about what they do for a living in cybersecurity to kind of give you that better idea of what you want to do if you want to continue down the path that you're going. So we have that program. We also have a program surrounded around Fortnite with the Fortnite Creative Program. There's several different things we can do. So we'll have Fortnite Creative Workshops or Fortnite Creative Camps where you can build your own game using the Fortnite engine or the same graphics engine that are the same engine that the Epic Games uses for games like Fortnite. We have a workshop around that. We also have an Unreal Engine workshop where we're doing things like, Rube Goldberg. There's doing your own robots or building your own 3D game. Fingers crossed, everybody. Hopefully, there's one that I really want to get, especially for my artists in here. There is one that they're doing with the Unreal Engine that's graphic design and art. So that one looks like it's really interesting. So I'm trying to get in contact with them if we can land that one. That would be one that I will be announcing very soon as well. And then we also have a couple other classes. Like I have an introduction to ethical hacking workshop that I developed myself. That's either a half day or a full day workshop, depending on what we do. And that kind of teaches you the basis of penetration testing, the 5 phases of a penetration test. You're also going to walk out of here, you're going to bring your own device, but you're going to walk out of here with a lab that you can practice on so that you don't have to worry about doing anything and breaking any laws. So we're going to go through the whole process of why you need to build your own lab, getting that hands-on skills, and why you should not take any of those skills outside of that lab, unless you're doing it for a job, which then you have permission to do it. So we have that course, and then we have other courses around Python and scripting and other stuff that's coming very soon. So that is the learn element. And then lastly, we have the elevate. So I talked about the gaming and I talked about the education side, but I also wanted to kind of build, like I said, a community. So we're doing certain things to address certain issues that we have found in the community, whether it's gaming or technology. Starting with my ladies. Every Monday, we have a program called Girls Game 2. I think everybody who has gamed at any different point online has heard some of the beautiful words or not so beautiful words that you hear online when you're talking to people. But we also need to acknowledge that the ladies in our lives or around us have it just that much worse. So some of the stuff that I've heard is probably nothing in comparison to what my wife has heard when she used to game. I can tell you some stories. But I'm a firm believer in being the change you want to see. And if I have a platform or I have something that we can change that narrative or make it a safe space for our daughters, for our sisters, our nieces, our wives, our mothers, our aunties, whoever, then why not? So Monday nights, ladies are here and they have a safe space. They can game, they can chat, they can do whatever. But then we're also going to have guest speakers from women in the technology, gaming, cybersecurity, and content creation fields. So they will come up here. They've all agreed to spend time with our women here to talk about their experiences, some of the hardships that they faced, how they persevered, and how they've gone through it, and also share some tips on what makes them successful. So I will be announcing the dates of the speakers very soon. But just to name a few, like I said, we have CEOs of cybersecurity groups that are made for women. On the 23rd, I believe we have a young lady coming from Generation Esports. I even have one of the top Rocket League players over in the UK who has agreed to be a guest speaker as well. So I will announce those dates and everything. So again, tell the ladies in your lives of all ages, come by on Monday. We have some ladies who were here last Monday for the event, our first one, and they had it wasn't Rocket League. They had a Fall Guys party, and it actually turned out to be very fun. I think I almost got kicked out when I won one game. I will be here, unfortunately, because I kind of run the joint. But my goal is to eventually get to a point where I am not here, because I want it to be that safe space, even if it means that I'm not here. And then I just show I'm here when you get here, and then I'm here when you leave. So that is my goal. I want to make it a safe space, and I want it where enough women can feel that way of all ages and just come and play. Again, we talked about the Rocket Skills Academy. We'll have other academies around that. We're doing things around the community. And then I think that's it for now. So like I said, Mondays we have the Girls Game 2 event. During the week we'll have our esports practices. We'll also do things like couples night, adults night, teen night. we'll have different events around different concepts or different gaming nights, family night as well. I've seen where they said they want some couples to go against other couples, so we'll do different themes and things like that. Again, just kind of building that community and, like I said, using the game as that stepping stone. It's not like, I don't want it to be just video games. I want it to be, okay, yeah, we come here, but we came together as a family, or I came here and I got something else out of it. So that is the goal here, and then that's pretty much what we're running here. So again, I beat my time by half last time. Last time I said it was going to be about 40 minutes, so we're just under 20 minutes now. So again, I thank you all for coming, and I know the reason why a lot of you, oh geez, I am sorry. If you look over here, there is a Raspberry Pi that's running a bunch of different retro games. We're also going to be doing workshops around that too, using Raspberry Pi for different things, for retro gaming, building a robot, building little tanks and things like that. We're gonna use technology and just do some really cool things around Raspberry Pi or some robotics in the very near future. So be on the lookout for that. Now I'm done. So with that being said, if no one has any questions, I will get to why we are all here. Well, I'm here because I'm here, but we will get to the raffle. So before I do that, I want to thank everybody who donated any amount for the raffle. It is greatly appreciated. Everything that has been donated is going to the center directly, whether it's signage, marketing, other games. So I greatly appreciate everyone's everyone's generosity, and I love you all. So thank you. So I'm going to turn on the screen now. So we are giving away, to start, we are giving away nothing. We are giving away nothing right now. Thank you. So to start, we're going to give away the Amazon gift card, the $25 Amazon gift card. So again, if you donated for that, again, thank you so much for it. And I'm going to stop talking, and I'm just going to hit spin. All right, so the winner of the Amazon gift card is Jay Boy. For security reasons, I'm not going to put out everybody's name and information on here. But so Jay, I will be in contact with you. Congratulations. You are the winner of the Amazon gift card. All right, so next we have our HyperX Cloud Alpha gaming wired headset. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click spin again. And see, looks like C. Parker. So C. Parker, thank you for your donation and congratulations. And last but not least, excuse me.
Ooh, exciting. Okay.
Last but not least, we have our Nintendo Switch. So we're gonna go ahead and go. Oh, okay. Our buoy. So congratulations to our buoy. You have won the Nintendo Switch. So I will be in contact. Obviously, I think none of the people who are here today, which sucks, but hey, whatever. But I do thank everyone for participating. And like I said, to the winners, I will be in touch. We will ship the gifts to you. So congratulations to all of our winners. And again, thank you for this. I hope you enjoy. Like I said, we are also doing our tryouts for Rocket League and Fortnite later on, today, and then also next week. So be on the lookout for more information around that. And again, to all my ladies, if you are available Mondays from 6 to 8, girls game 2. So I will see you all next week, and thank you for joining. See?